Occupy Fight Foreclosures. I'm part of the Occupy movement. And first of all, I'd like to say thank you to the family for inviting us, to allow us to be part of this event today. But most of all of us, our hearts goes out to the families of those people that have suffered loss. And there are literally millions of people. Very few have stepped up to the plate and fight back because, for so many different reasons. And usually because our people are very, very tired of having gone through literally hell and back in trying to protect and save their homes. But we're fighting back. Many of us have chosen to stand up and fight back. I know that I can speak for many people in the Occupy movement. We understand that if we don't become a voice for the people, no one else will. So I can say confidently that the Occupy movement is very focused as far as foreclosures is concerned. We know, we understand what's going on. We are no fools. We understand that there's only one section of society that are gaining by this, and those are the people that have created this mess in the first place. We know that the banks profit by this in big ways. We now are seeing a lot of the investors taking advantage of the situation and also gaining by this. I have always said this whenever people ask me, whenever anyone asks me, I always tell them, look, we are not against people making money. As a matter of fact, we want people to make money. But there is the right way of doing it and there is the wrong way of doing it. I think that what has happened here is really sad, not only sad, but it's criminal. And we need to take a stand. And this is why we're here. We're here to support the family. These cases are not unique. We see this happening all over the place. But what makes this unique is because of what the family has already been going through. And I think that all of us can stand up with this family tonight and say that they're not alone. I can tell you, and I spoke to the family, I spoke to Helen, I told her that on behalf of our movement, we are supporting this family because we understand that it's not only tragic what the family is going through with the health issues, but also because of the way they're being victimized by people that are only greedy and only want to be able to take advantage of situations. So, having said that, I say that this is the beginning of a long fight, and myself, I lost a home even when the people that took my home, I didn't even have a mortgage with them. I was not behind payments. I had over $300,000 of equity, and yet they still took my home. I won my case at the Superior Court, so I have a piece of paper by the Superior Court of California saying that the house belongs to me, but I can do nothing with that paper. They took my home. So I understand what it is to lose a home. And many of you understand because you've been in this fight for a long time. So we stand together. We stand together and we're going to say, we are not going to let these people take these homes anymore. We're going to fight back. Thank you.
Thank you. More of us would clap, but we're holding
Yeah.
it.
I was just thinking the same. I'm like, I can't clap.
I was holding it, Kendra. I would probably, if I clapped, I would probably burn my plate. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Norman Koshak.
Louder, Norman, louder.
Little louder, yeah.
All right, let me take this off because I'm burning my hand. My name is Norman Koshak. I'm the owner of this property. And firstly, I'd like to thank all of you for coming out.
Norman, you have to speak up.
I can't speak up much louder. I'll get closer.
There you
so
go.
people can hear me.
Yeah, get closer. There you go.
There you go.
But
That
I'd
helps.
like to thank all of you for coming out. You live in various parts of the county or city. It's a hassle. We're not offering you anything except a bottle of cold water, and you come. And you come because you want to. Because you see injustices and you are tired of saying nothing. This foreclosure, this eviction processes, it's a throwback to the 1930s, the way they handled this. This is supposed to be a kinder, gentler country. There's no oversight committees to handle foreclosures, evictions. They come in, they give you 30 minutes to get out. They don't care if you're sick, you're firm. They don't care about anything except getting you off the property as quickly as they can so they can go on to another place and get them off the property. Now, the property may sit vacant for 6 months or a year. That doesn't mean anything. They're following the law. As the sheriff says, well, we're just the enforcer of the law. Well, where does the law come from? Well, the law comes from judges and attorneys that are sometimes overworked and can't get to the bottom of problems. They come from people that go after big money. They go after friends. I'm not saying any of this happened, but there's a lot of coincidental things here that just don't add up on the line. So be it. The government created a lot of these problems. They allowed people to buy houses that shouldn't have. They took interest rates and they put them through the ceiling for people, making it impossible to own your home. And then they walk away and say, well, gee whiz, you're on your own, buddy. You have to deal with the banks. The banks turn it over to private interest groups, so they shelter themselves a little bit. The banks have made money. The investors have made money. You've lost everything you have because by the time you get to the point of foreclosure, if you're a decent, honest, hardworking person, you've spent all your money trying to stay out of foreclosure.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
One of the last payments I made to these people was almost $70,000 in cash.
Jeez.
It didn't stop anything. It didn't. They promised things. It never materialized. They could have resolved this. They didn't want to. They want the house. And most of these people come in who smile and give you money. They're not trying to help you out of a difficult situation. They're trying to get your house legally. And if the government can't react to this for whatever reason, then you have what happens is you have a grass movement developing, such as the Tea Party. Enough is enough. Well, someday, Occupy will be this grass movement nationally, and they'll have tremendous power because it's the right movement. It's for the people. You don't have people in here looking to make money. It's for the people. They just want the voices heard. And it'll happen. And that's really all I want to say, except I really appreciate everybody coming out. My wife and I decided in the car, I said, you know what? We're going to start going to these Occupy meetings because it's right. It really is. Thank you.
Thank you.
Jump.
No.
Who's next?
Hi, folks. For those of you who I have not had the opportunity.
Speak louder than Norman.
Sir, for you, I will speak loud. For those of you who I have not met, my name is Cindy Brown. I too share a common problem that the Koshak family has experienced. I'm a victim of foreclosure fraud. In fact, probably one of the most and worst frauds that you could ever imagine. And I am still in my home as of 7 years. However, I'm close like the Koshak family, and I fear, and it's time to step forward and be the voice for the people. For those of you who don't know, I'm a U.S. Olympian. So I have a little bit stronger of a voice where I can get to government officials and let them know there's a strong concern in this local community. And if they can do it to me, I know they're not paying attention to you. And that's wrong. And if it means that I have to sacrifice whatever of my home of 22 years, then so be it. But